essential โชคดีI play really bad and I get lucky. So I'm sorry. I play bad and lucky. I know you say you're friends, you just scared me.
Wow! Do you see that? That is a frog. I'm gonna run away from it. What do I do with a frog? Yeah, I'm not afraid of a frog, so fuck no. Now we are here. If you want to come and hang with frogs, brother, frog is so big. Ooh, wham, wham, man. Oh, it ran away. I wish I could show you the videos here. Bruh, people are freaky as fuck. People are not even wearing clothes. Uh, but I won't take videos. It's illegal. I will get arrested in 5 seconds. Guys, let me show you Thailand, nah? Thailand! Hello, hello, Thailand! We have the Marriott Hotel. Chang in Thailand, Chang. I'm drinking, right? While walking. Let me show you how safe this country is, bro. You won't find this in many countries. I'm telling you, people gonna like snatch your phone. You know, in South Africa is the most safest country in the world. The biggest mistake that South Africa made was thinking that all illegal foreigners are in South Africa to better their lives. That's the biggest mistake that South Africa ever made. But South Africa is safe. I always hear people saying, "Oh, South Africa is not safe. South Africa this, South Africa that." South Africa is the most safest African country. I'm not even joking. The biggest problem in South Africa is illegal foreigners. Illegal foreigners are the biggest problem. Because those people, they come from poor countries. They steal people's phones. They snatch people's phones. They steal everything. Yeah, those people are just impossible because they come from poor country. For them, when they see a phone, it's like they see like a nuclear weapon. I'm serious. Like, if a foreign illegal foreign in South Africa see a phone, they think it's a illegal. No, not illegal. They think it's nuclear weapon. Like they can conquer the world with it. That's the mental they have because they are poor. I mean, I don't blame them. They are poor. What can I say? Ooh. Let me show you Thailand. South Africa is safe. I would always say this: South Africa is safe. The problem in South Africa is the illegal foreigners. Illegal foreigners are the biggest problem in South Africa. They be snatching people's for. Sawadika. My. They be snatching people's phones. They be snatching everything. They don't have they don't have boundaries. Those people, they snitch everything. Let me tell you something. If I was living in South Africa right now, if I go back to South Africa, hey, I have a gun license. Gun license means that I can have a gun in South Africa. If someone snatch my phone, I pull out my gun and I shoot their ass. It's not illegal. It's self-defense. I'm serious. If I go back home in South Africa, and then a Zimbabwean snatch my phone, I shoot them. In South Africa, it's a defense. It's not a crime. You know. Because why would someone snatch my phone? It's my bloody fucking phone. Why would you even steal my phone? You piece of shit. In Zimbabwe, like it's crazy. Hey, it's tough. I've never been in Zimbabwe, but I can tell you that it's tough there. Zimbabwe and Mozambique are the most craziest country in the south of Africa. Those people they steal phones for a living, and then they think they've made it in life. I will say this again. I've let us say a gun license, right? A gun license means if someone steal my thing and I shoot their ass, it's not illegal. It's self-defense. I shoot their ass while they're running with my phone. And then what do I do? You are running with my phone, you motherfucker. I bought that phone. With I struggled to buy that phone. And you just snatch that off me and I shoot your ass. It's not illegal. It's not a crime. I will tell you this. In South Africa, the most criminals in South Africa are Zimbabweans. Second, Mozambicans. Third, Nigerians. Fourth, Malawans. If you South Africa, of course, South Africa is a country. They have criminals there. Most African criminals are politicians, but ordinary citizens are Zimbabweans, Mozambicans, and Nigerians. So, Nigerians are the third criminals in South Africa. And only Zimbabwe, those Zimbabweans are just terrible. Zimbabweans, like, one thing I don't like about Zimbabweans, like Zimbabweans, they just commit petty crimes. Like stealing phones, stealing laptops. Bruh, I lived in, what is that place again? Brixton. I lived in Johannesburg, Brixton. I was lucky. I will tell you this. I was very, very, very lucky. Luckily, in those days, when the Zimbabweans came to rob the houses, I was like, I locked the door of my room. My friend was a victim. I feel sorry for my friend. I don't want to lie. I do feel sorry for that girl. That girl, she always left her room unlocked. Her iPhone, she had like two iPhones. Two of her iPhones were stolen, Zimbabwean. And two of her laptops, personal laptop, work laptop, were stolen by Zimbabwean. Hey, bro, Zimbabweans are crazy people. I don't understand why South Africa isn't like built the wall between Zimbabwe and South Africa. Because Zimbabweans are crazy. They steal phones and laptops. Like that girl, like she was traumatized. Not like traumatized like in a literal sense of being traumatized. But of course, like if someone steals like your personal things, like of course you'll be stressed. But people will work hard for their personal things, you know. I remember like my friend, like she was so stressed. The worst part is that if let me tell you something about South Africa. If a Zimbabwean or a Nigerian steal or kill you in South Africa, it's not easy to trace them. You will wait for months and months and months for South African police to actually realize that the person who stole from you or the person who killed you is a foreigner. It's an illegal foreigner. They don't determine that now. It takes a very precious time for them to determine that, oh, your goods, your laptops and phones were stolen by Nigerians. Nigerians are crazy. One thing, not Nigerians, not Nigerians. Nigerians don't snatch. They don't snatch phones. In South Africa, if your phone is snatched in public, I will guarantee you 100%. I can bet on my last money in my bank account. It's a Zimbabwean. Zimbabweans, oh, Zimbabweans, they steal people's phone. They snatch people's phones. I used to, when I was in like Johannesburg, right? I used to party in like Maboneng, those kind of places. And I remember there were those days where you'll be chilling with your friend there at Maboneng, chilling, drinking good beers, Zamalek, having the best time of your life. And then guess what's gonna happen? A Zimbabwean, Zimbabwe, yo, bruh, a Zimbabwean, whole Zimbabwean. So there are different ways Zimbabweans can scam you. There are many different ways Zimbabweans can scam you. Many different ways. They can snatch your phone. That's the first, which is very common. Second, Zimbabwe. Not even Nigeria. Nigeria sell drugs. That's their business. Zimbabwe snatch phones and laptops. Hey, they love laptops. I don't know if they don't have laptops in Zimbabwe. Because those people that are obsessed with smartphones and laptops. I hey, I worked in the correctional, not correctional. What was my department again in South Africa? I worked in the department of wait, wait. I'm trying to think. It's risk enforcement and compliance. ERC. I worked in ERC. Risk enforcement and compliance. Let me tell you my experience there. My experience was crazy in that department because the reality was that most students they lose their phones, their smartphones, and their laptops from illegal foreigners. We cannot trace an illegal foreigner. If a student loses their phone or their laptop to an illegal foreigner, it's gone. So in most cases we were forced to close cases. That's why I left South Africa to South Korea. I was working that job at that time. I remember during that time I had a case where a student was kidnapped for ransom. Okay, kidnapping for ransom is a Nigerian thing. Okay, it's a Nigerian business in South Africa. They kidnap you for ransom. So in Sunnyside, which is Joburg, right? The department that I was working also was in Johannesburg. So remember, even if I am a legal candidate, we have what do you call this? My English is disappearing now. We have territory. I mean, not jurisdiction. Jurisdiction meaning that we can adjudicate legal matters to a specific jurisdiction. We cannot adjudicate matters of all jurisdiction in Johannesburg. If maybe a matter was to take place in a specific jurisdiction in Johannesburg, I cannot adjudicate it. I cannot even go to it's impossible for me to even like follow the matter. At some point, I remember I used to go to Brixton police station. I will get there. So while I was in South Africa, what happened was that there were these students who were kidnapped in my department. Remember, my job is to find out the location of those kidnapped people and to tell the police where those people are. I went to Brixton. The people we knew where the kidnapped students were. I went to Brixton, the Brixton police station department. When we go there, we have to tell the police that, oh, the children who have been kidnapped, not children, students, the adults who been kidnapped, right, are at this location. Let me tell you something. It's crazy. That's why being in the legal field in South Africa is difficult. Very difficult. As much as I love being there, it's not easy. And then I went to Brixton police station to report the case. I mean, it's my job, right? While I was there, let me tell you what happened there. While I was there were two constables there, or three or four. I don't remember. I will remember those who were talking. One constable reminded the other police that, hey, my friend, the place where this student is kidnapped and kept is that place where we went last week, and and our police officers were shot. Apparently, two of the police officers were killed. I think it's Sunnyside. It's Sunnyside. Sunnyside. Like this Nigerian, not Nigeria. Hey, Nigerians do not have a territory in South Africa. No, they will never have. But unfortunately, they've invaded South Africa like any other people. Let me tell you what happened while I was investigating that case. The police in Brixton, they reminded one another about that incident. They were like, hey, my friend, do you remember? Two police officers, they went there and they were killed. Meaning that we're not going to attend to this case, even though that case was within their jurisdiction. What they did is that they closed the case. Hey, like I told you, my job was that is to report cases. That was my job. To report students, people that have been kidnapped in specific locations. If the police they say they cannot go to that specific location because that specific location is not safe for them, what can I do? It's not my job to go to that place. My job is to just inform them to go to that place and rescue innocent South Africans. So what happened was that why I left South Africa actually was that why I left South Africa was that while working on that case was that my department where I worked, because the police in that jurisdiction couldn't attend to that matter. The police closed the case illegally. So if the police close the case, whether it's illegally or legally, we cannot even. It's crazy. You people don't understand what's happening behind the closed doors. You think the police are corrupt. The police officers are not corrupt. It's crazy what's happening in South Africa right now. It's crazy. The police closed the case. And the place where I worked during that time, they also closed the case. They were like, okay, this case has been dismissed. Let me tell you something. The case got closed while while an innocent South African was kidnapped by Nigerians in South Africa. Sunnyside, I remember very well. They closed it. I remember going to my line manager. We have different kinds of manager in that department. We have a line manager, the manager, and the director of the department. I remember when the director of the department will come to the office. She didn't come often. I think she came once while I was working there, or twice. Whenever I mean twice actually, twice or once. I don't know. When she came there, everyone was like preparing things, working very hard and things like that. I remember when we closed the case in the department that I worked. It's a process. Ish, it's a process. We have what do we call that room? We have this special room where we can see with us CCTV. We can see different like crimes occurring in like locations within our jurisdiction, right? We can see that because we have the cameras, we have CCTV. But beyond our jurisdiction, we couldn't determine the crimes. Within my jurisdiction, we knew the crime, we knew what happened, the kidnapping and whatever. I remember because no one had the solution for the kidnapping. We had to close the case, actually. Because of that, remember, I'm the one who has to email the parents of the student and tell those parents that, we are closing the case. That's diabolic. That's crazy. That's why I left that job. That's why I had to leave that job because personally, Mina, my conscience is beyond the conscious of money. I don't care about money. I'm a human being before money. I had to leave that job. Let me tell you, we are closing a case now. A person is still kidnapped. Do you understand what's going on? A person is still kidnapped. We are closing a case because we are saying, when you close the case, you say, "Oh, this case is not within our jurisdiction." They close the case. It's easy. It's very easy to close the case because you can say the case is not within our jurisdiction. Let's close the case, and then the case can be closed legally. So that's why I left my job and then I went to South Korea to teach English. It's not easy. If you're going to be in a legal department in South Africa, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm a legal candidate, and I will tell you, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You will work on cases that will question, or will leave you traumatized. Because there are jurisdiction. That's the problem. That jurisdiction. They'll tell you that we can investigate cases up until this territory. If it's beyond this territory, we cannot investigate that matter. Yeah, it's crazy. That's why. Wait, before, okay, I have always been interested in the financial system of South Africa. Always, that was my interest. The criminal part was part of my internship. Actually, I had two internships that forced me to work on like a criminal cases, but that has never been my goal. My goal was to work on financial systems. But after my experience in the criminal systems, I'm like, no, the criminal system in South Africa is so fucked. It's crazy. Very crazy. Wait, I have to go now. I, you see, guys, working is not easy. Working is not easy. being a professional is not that easy. Especially in the legal sector, it's fucked up. Very fucked up. Very fucked up. Very fucked up. The biggest problems in South Africa, ah, they need a South Africa needs borders. That's what they need, borders. Border between South Africa and Zimbabwe, border between South Africa and Mozambique, border between South Africa and Botswana. And then South Africa will be free. Well, I'm going to my favorite bar now. Look at my beer, almost finished. If you're going to work in the legal field, you must not have conscience like me. When you have conscience, it doesn't end well. Look how happy they are. Look. I don't know who won, who lost.
Here we go. Let's go.
No, I disappeared. Huh? Nan, Chinan.คุณชอบอะไร
I don't have bill.
ชอบอะไรแจ็คเดเนียล
เด้
Foi 7 minutos agora. Vai.
ไม่ใช่ set up time just for the CC camera
Next week,
แล้ว
tomorrow, and also we play
อ
again.
อโตเมติกนะ
I have to beat you back. I still feel really bad. Kick my ass pretty hard. Yes, I wait for her. Kick my ass. I wait for her. It's 1-1. Then I got
one day I send my friends here you know the final later so.
That's me. I can take it. I can swallow it. Okay. Your bill.
ไม่เอาเลยเร็วทิปไม่ได้ได้มาก các bạn giúp hàng ngọc cái thon năng hàng dầu là có giờ chỉ phải yên hảไม่เป็นสแกนไม่ได้ได้ดิมอพร้อมเพย์ได้พร้อมเพย์ได้200เนี่ย1,370เอาเฟิร์นนะคะเอาเฟิร์นเนี้ยแบบนะสแกนไม่นี่นะ
I first.
รับเพื่อนค่ะ
Right here.
ใช่ไหมฟ้าให้แกยอดฟ้าให้แกยอดก่อนคอนเฟิร์มเจ๊จ้าฟ้าสกัมใหม่ค่ะนักสมีI thought you were going to play pool with him, no?
No, I'm scared.
Next time.
I don't play him anymore. He made me feel bad.
You and anh cho anh về phút bây giờ mấy bên đó nó lên thì tao anh đâu có lo anh có gì vậy
Where was you? Is it just the virgin? On the short. I know.
สวยมากอันเดิมเชื่อเดิมให้อ่ะเขามาดูเป็นที่นะช่วยคนแนะนำดีด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
I don't care
เพราะ
what
ว่า
you
ว่าจะเอาเขาแหละแต่ว่าถ้ามันดูแลเลยถ้ากว่านี้ป้ายไฟที่อะไรป่าป้ายไฟสีเนี่ยเอาพุ่งบ่า
I want to play you when I'm sober.
ถ้า
When I'm
ถ้า
not
ของ
drink.
ไปไปเดียวแล้วที่เป็นเรื่องคนเกี่ยวกับอย่างที่นั่นเรื่องนั่นก็แบบเนี่ยเนี่ย
I still kick my ass. This is really good. I just look for an excuse to it. This is what I do.
ที่ฟ้าเอาไปไม่บ่าหรือที่มาดูข้าประกาศเองบ่าเรื่องที่เรื่องมาหน้าว่าในกระบะว่าได้แล้วที่จะได้แล้วมีคนอยู่เรื่องคนด้วยในคือที่ในมาดูแลหน้าที่แบบเรื่องที่เจอจะไม่จิ้มหน้าเนี่ย
Dìm nga na nga hao i phao de na thì cô có mà bị nêu con là đang ngả nhà đâu na
นี่อยู่
chuyện gì thì nga gì thì xí nga mà giờ bia nó cứ lắm na cái nó của bị chơi mèo na tôi na bên
Oh, Tottenham, really? They are bad Tottenham this year. You remember Tottenham Ajax? Oh, final championship like 5-6 years ago.
Yes, can I have ice?
They scored 3 goals in the second half,
Not
and the
yet.
rest of the goals in like
Ice.
the last minute. And I had the 2 red cards and one pole. Do you remember?